Hello, collective. Sorry for my messy hair. I was just in the car. Anyway, I'm gonna go up on here and do a little energy check-in for today. It is Thursday, wherever you are. I had a meeting get canceled today, so that was very exciting news, you know. When I was working my corporate job, that was always one of those things like, oh, the meeting's canceled. Now we get to work on our own stuff or, go to lunch. So, seeing what time it is or was, if you've not had a snack yet today, you might want to check in on that. See where your snack time is going to be for lunch. Anyway. What do we have for this collective? Little light's not going here for some reason. I thought it was going to. I'll get you my votive though. Anyway, little ambiance here. All right, I'm feeling the Celtic Cross right now for some reason, so let's go for it. What do we have for this collective, please? If you're interested in more readings, please subscribe, like the video, or drop a comment afterwards if this resonates with you. Here we go. 9 of Swords, worry. What's that song by Ray LaMontagne? Trouble, 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 trouble. And then there's another verse and it's like, worry, 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 worry on. Na, na, na. So something like worry won't let me be. I feel like somebody here, collective, possibly. Actually, I've been waking up. I've woke up a couple times earlier this week randomly, like out of a dream state. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to completely remember what was happening in those dreams. So for some of you, you may also be experiencing this, trouble with restful sleep. It could be because something is on your mind. So let's see what's crossing you, collective. The King of Wands. Oh, well, that will do it. A fire sign on your mind. This person also could be, if you are tapped in, they could be trying to astral project to you. Like, have you ever said, like, hey, did you not sleep well last night because you were in one of my dreams? So it's that kind of thing. So especially if this person's on your mind, maybe you are on their mind as well. So Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. In the foundation, please. The Sun. Ooh, don't be stressed or pressed. You have the Sun in your foundation. Big Leo energy as well. So whatever this is, I think Spirit's coming in to say that this worry needs to relax. And the King of Wands is kind of like about relaxing, right? Like, this is the fun king, okay, right? Like, looking good, feeling good. So none of this stress. The stress time is over, and now you're just going to be able to kind of relax and be you and step into your zone. Oh my gosh, this tea is making me so warm, but it's so good. I'm a chai latte kind of gal. I gave up coffee years ago, so I don't do that kind of caffeine anymore. What else do we have now for this collective in the recent history? Oh, your browser history? Clear it out. Wow, Ace of Pentacles, big stuff happening for this collective. You could have potentially had some kind of offer with this King of Wands at one time. But whatever it is, remember, collective, when things come to you, it's coming to you for a reason. It's not necessarily because of the people in your life necessarily. It's because you can handle it, and then the right people will come into your life. So, you know, if you have a particular person in mind, like, try not to focus on that so much, especially if for some reason you're not in communication due to this Nine of Swords kind of worry. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever this is, this offer that's come to you, it's definitely going to be in balance, okay? And that's what you've been seeking, is something that's a balanced partnership. I'm getting Libra as well. So that could be in your chart. I recommend looking up your Vedic chart as well as your Western chart. So when I say Western astrology, that's like what most Americans know, like in the newspaper and stuff like that. But Vedic astrology is calculated a little bit differently, although there are a lot of crossovers and similarities. So if you start getting into it, I think you'll find it interesting and useful if you are an astrology person. So when I call out the signs, here's Mercury, Gemini, Magician. There is some retrogrades happening, but forward that will end, and you will be able to manifest based upon what this solid foundation you have, and potentially with a partner here. Or you could be this King of Wands, able to manifest kind of your own decisions, I want to say. I feel like for some of you, collective, especially with this Nine of Swords, the decision-making process has been very difficult. And maybe it's something that, you know, like a King of Wands who's all about like the fun times doesn't necessarily want to deal with, right? I mean, you know, that's more this Ace of Pentacles style. You know, that would be, you know, like the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, you know, let them deal with that. Like, I want to be the King of Wands, someone that looks good and likes to have fun, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And you're going to be able to do that, collective, okay? But you can't do that with ignoring, you know, these giant gifts that the universe is giving to you. And maybe that's why you've had this kind of freaking out type energy, like it's been keeping you up at night and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with all this? Okay. And so maybe it's something that you're not used to. And maybe it's just the way that it's appeared. Like I said, if you have your eye on a particular person, a particular goal, that's fine. But you may get a different opportunity that, you know, did not appear before, one that looks just slightly different. And you're like, you know what? Just because I didn't have it in my plan doesn't mean it's no good. I mean, that's silly, right? So, you know, like they say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I really don't like that expression because it reminds, you know, it's just the Trojan horse thing, where they got in. And, you know, anyway. Sometimes the expressions don't really make sense the way you want them to. But I guess in this way, you know, where this Ace of Pentacles is coming to you, you know, don't turn down the gifts, especially the ones that the universe is giving to you, okay? It would be rude. Now, moving forward, how the collective feels about this situation on this Nine of Swords. Attitude of the collective. Ooh, the Death card. Yeah, you're over it. This came up in the last reading. Talk to the hand. I love the position of this little hand here. Like, talk to the hand. Seriously, I don't even want to deal with it. So, collective, I feel like you have made actually a decision. And that's kind of where you've put this to rest now. And it's almost like you have a little bit of, yeah, that worry, like, was that the right decision? Okay. But you know, here with Magician, I mean, in the forward position, that's very hopeful. So what's in your environment? What's going on here? I mean, overall, this is actually a really, really good reading. So if this is your reading, I would definitely claim it. Ooh, the Fool. again, lots of new opportunities, and opportunities not only, for you, but, with other people and maybe like-minded people as well. You may have some concerns about, just remember, keep reciprocity in mind. So, not to get taken advantage of, right, collective? Okay. I think we've all learned that lesson a time or two, hopefully, by now. And if not, then, sorry, you're just joining the crew of people who are learning that lesson. It's okay. I swear it gets better on the other side. In the hopes and fears here, please. The Knight of Swords. Is this message going to get across to the collective? Is that the fear? But the hope is that they take it the right way. So when you get this gift and it doesn't exactly look like how you thought it was going to, it's like, well, are you going to accept it? Or are you going to balk at it? Because it doesn't look quite like, well, I ordered, like the wish.com thing. I ordered this, but I got this. But it's like, but did you really? Is that what you actually manifested for yourself? So think about that when you're looking ahead at things that you want in your life. Because if you ask for something, you just might get it, right? Okay. Now, in the outcome, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius again, that Knight of Swords. We have Leo twice, Scorpio now. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Jupiter just went into retrograde, which is the planet of luck and expansion, Empress, on the bottom of the deck. So, if you feel like luck has, kind of not been on your side for some reason, I think this is calling you to look back at what has already happened and realize how lucky you actually are, and having that attitude of gratitude. And that's going to help you move forward in this journey with a spirit that is not, weighed down with the past, where you can say, look, I already did that and now it's over. Okay, so we're moving on. So I think that's kind of where, and too, when you get into more like harvest months and things like that, then, you start to count things. And with this Wheel of Fortune, you might start adding up. It's like, wow, I have this, I have that. Like, this is going for me. Like, there's some pretty cool stuff happening right now. And I'd be pretty silly to turn my back against it. Okay. So that's really all I have for you in this first part of the reading. If you want to stick around and see what's going on with the person or persons in your energy, if not, I completely understand, because really the focus should be on you. But if you are somebody who is sensitive to energies, this second part of the reading may be helpful. It'll also probably give a deeper dive into, this situation a little bit here. So what do we have for this collective, please? And clarify the Nine of Swords for this collective, please. In this situation. I heard, who wants to know? Woo! Gemini, the lovers. Do you have a lover that wants to know what your worries are, collective? Wouldn't that be nice? Let's see here. Remember, this King of Wands was kind of coming across as, in a partnership here. So this could be. Let's clarify the King of Wands, please, for this collective. The Knight of Swords again. So communication coming through. And maybe this person, this King of Wands, could be coming to tell you, like, look, I don't want you to worry about this situation anymore. Like, this is too much drama. This is too much whatever. Like, this is going to be put to rest. And maybe that's part of this, why the Death card's coming up here. Is they're going to assist you, like, as a knight would. But again, you know, you might feel a little bit guarded or something like that. And sometimes the Knight of Swords can come in kind of like all up in your face. And it's like, that's great, but hey. So again, like what I was saying, you know, the message, the person, the situation may not look exactly like what you thought, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to get resolved. Okay. So the Sun card here, validating, clarify, please, for this collective. The Seven of Swords. So shining a light on any kind of bad partnerships, I feel like collective has occurred so that you can definitely move forward here and kind of balance out, like here that's in your crown with the Six of Pentacles. So that'll be interesting when we clarify that. Let's continue now with this Ace of Pentacles. I don't feel like it's this person that's coming towards you that had necessarily this betrayal. It's kind of like just more how I feel like even they could be removing themselves from situations of that nature, and they're coming to kind of, you know, honor some truth with you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, definitely guard, you know, these gifts that you have collective, like this Ace of Pentacles that's coming towards you. Okay. Excuse me. The thing about tea is it's not the most hydrating. Six of Pentacles, which is funny because I watched a video today of somebody with ADHD and they're like, yeah, I need a water, I need a coffee, and I need this. And it's like, yeah. I drank my Kool-Aid that I made earlier. So, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, please. The Three of Swords. So I feel like you've learned your lesson, collective, potentially. And again, you're not going to enter into any partnerships where it's off balance. So I feel like that's a lesson that you have learned. So maybe, you know, if for some reason you're not in communication with this love, I feel like the message here is to stop worrying about the situation, okay? But I do feel like this person is in your energy, like wants to be able to communicate with you and to communicate that everything is fine. The Five of Wands. So it looks like there's some competition again. So if as you're manifesting here, collective, you need to really get clear about what you want, because when you're going in multiple directions, then things can get a little bit confusing, right? And then things can start to drag on your time. So I channeled the song Dragging the Line the other day. It's like, yeah, things that drag on your time are going to delay you and delay your progress from moving forward. And you don't want that. Okay. So the thing with the Five of Wands, though, is it's more of a playful energy, and it's almost like friendly competition. So as long as you treat it as such, I think that you're going to be able to benefit from it. Okay. Now, the Death card, clarify, please. Yeah, the Page of Cups. Somebody wanting to be a baby maker out there? I don't know. And the Strength card, Leo, again, in the environment. So, feel like a new soul has entered the building with this Page of Cups here. Just kind of wild. The Knight of Swords, clarify. Five of Swords, but wanted to come out in reverse. You know what's funny, collective, as I went through this entire deck before I started, and I checked all the cards, and then that one wanted to come out. And here's the Queen of Swords as well in reverse. So I feel like, collective, you could be concerned that somebody's lying to you, because, you know, the Five of Swords is about lies, but in reverse it would be, you know, truth. You know, and the Knight of Swords is here gallantly approaching, saying, here's a message, and, you know, I want you to listen to it. So I feel like if somebody is coming towards you, they're concerned about how you're going to receive this message, if you're going to receive it as lies, if you're going to receive it as the truth. All right. And good luck to you. So if you are this collective, definitely have strength. And think about the big picture, okay? So, you know, the king of the jungle here thinks about the entire jungle, not just the lion in the jungle, right? Okay. So think about that when you're getting the message. Okay. The Knight of Wands. And part of that message being fire energy again, wanting to be a little frisky maybe. Wanna get freaky with you. Who sings that? And I know that's not quite how the melody goes, but that's the best as I could get on short notice while I'm channeling. You understand? Anyway, I'm gonna pull an animal oracle card. My dog's been going a little nuts today, and I don't know about you. That super moon took it out of me. I still think I'm feeling the effects of it or something. And the cooler temps as well have kind of shifted the atmosphere a little bit. So what is going on in this animal oracle deck here for the collective? Connecting with nature, of course, as we're doing this for the animals. Getting in touch with our more primal sides. What have we here? The Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. Any survivors out there, collective? No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. What is it that regenerates in the body? The liver is one of the organs that can kind of like grow itself back. So, you know, think about that, collective. When you put care and time into things, what grows out of that, okay? And maybe this regeneration could even be like a reboot to your system, so that you kind of get back into, like I said here, you know, maybe ideas. And maybe this is you carving out time and space for this idea here, for this abundance. And now is the time where you're able to kind of get back into it, okay? And again, I feel like you're going to have some support here telling you that that's the correct direction to go, okay? And maybe they're not sure if you're really going to believe them or not. Old Soul, the Black Jaguar. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. I really like this card here, especially with the moon in the background here. So collective, sometimes old souls feel a little out of place in life. They don't feel like they're somebody that wants to get caught up in the rat race. They don't feel connected to modern culture themes. You know what I mean? Like they couldn't tell you what's the latest show on Netflix. You know, they're just not in that kind of cycle of life. So if this is you, collective, again, walk through life with confidence and grace. You know, don't let anybody strip that from you just because, you know, you may be young, you may be in your 20s, you may be even in your teens, you know, and you just connect with older things or older people, older experiences. And that's totally fine, okay? Totally normal. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance, again, abundance and good fortune, literally. The, almost from the from sea to shining sea here. Abundance and prosperity, the wheel of fortune. Boom, boom. Ribbit. Okay. So it ain't easy being green, but these cards sure make it a little easier to be seen. Okay, collective. I hope this message helped you. And again, if you're new here, please like the video or subscribe to help the channel and drop a comment if this resonates with you. Go after your freedom. Absolutely. Until next time, manifest wisely. Bye bye.